outside the car now, and I'm about to head inside for our little stroll, for our little walk. I'm only going to we'll go around one time. We used to go around 2 times, remember? Just casually walking, taking an hour to walk around 2 times. But I don't know how I'm going to start to feel once I get in there, Pinky, because it'll remind me of you. But I'm wearing my glasses so that no one will recognize me, and I'm wearing a different color hat, too. So that no one will ask where I am without you. No one will ask where you are. I really do need to go to that Skechers store so that I could get a pair of shoes. I always meant to do that, but when you were around, I just didn't feel like doing it. But it's about 11:45 a.m. now. I'm parked at the same spot that we usually park, right by Ross. I think I'm gonna make a right and just walk around one time. Remember, I always meant to take you into the bookstore too, but because there's nothing to read in there, that's why I never took you in there. This one I'm gonna probably make it a little bit longer, this conversation. Because it'll probably take me about 20 minutes to walk around, and then I still have to drive to the, back to the house and stuff. So I'm heading in now, Pinky, and there's a part of me that doesn't want to go in because we spent almost every day at this mall for the past 3 or 4 months. And, there's a part of me that doesn't want to go in there so that I'd be reminded. But, I think I'm going to burn through it at least once, Pinky, so that I can make this conversation. I'm heading into the automatic sliding door now, going by the Ross. Remember, there was a time when I used to get the extra large Slurpee and drink it all up, and by the time I was finished, my stomach wouldn't feel too good. And then that one time when it fell out of the cup holder and spilled everywhere because it was so big that it wouldn't fit in the cup holder properly. But I'm about to make my way to the Outdoor World, the Bass Pro Shop, where we used to always look at the windows and see all the items on display. And here's the picture of the candy machines that we used to always look at, the one we have a picture of, Fun Times. Remember that one time when we took pictures at the photo booth? I still have those, Pinky, in my wallet. And how it looked all raggedy, but you looked pretty good, actually. You looked like you were sick. Vicky, I miss you walking through here. Remember when I almost took you into the hurricane winds booth a couple times? With a 78 miles per hour wind, but I didn't think you'd like doing that. And so that's why I never did it. And then we're about to pass the little machines where you put in the quarters, and I almost put you on the little merry-go-round and the little convertible Corvette thing. I was gonna do that for you, Pinky. I'd be riding those things. I regret those times I didn't do that to you. I should have. But for some reason I didn't. And if I would have had an extra video or two of doing that, that would have been great. But remember when we used to always listen to the music? And they used to always play decent music here. And we would just listen to the old tunes and just walk around real slow. But today I seem to be walking around a little bit faster than usual. Maybe it's because I'm a little anxious and I don't feel all that comfortable walking around without you. But I'm walking around a little bit faster than I would normally do. Remember that one time when I uploaded that app, that fake call app, and I would pretend like I would be talking on the phone while I was walking around with you? Because I'd come here all the time and I didn't want some of the people to think that was strange. Walking around my dog every day at the mall. We're passing the Lego shop, Vicky. Lego shop where we used to always look at the different models and how they would switch it up once in a while. And then we're at that little kiddie area where you pay to go in and you ride the different rides and stuff. We used to always pass by there. Those were good times, Mickey. Times I wish I could get back. And even for just a couple of days, I would do anything to get those days back. If I could. We're about to pass the food court now, your favorite part. This was your favorite part of the mall, Mickey, the food court, even though we couldn't eat anything. Remember that one time I got you, we decided to get a Subway meatball sandwich here. And that was when I started giving you the flaxseed and the hemp seed. Because I thought it would help your diabetes. And, we tried, eating a little bit of Subway's, meatball, and you ate a little bit and you had the runs because of the flaxseed and the hemp seed, and so I had to quickly take you out, and you had the runs on the front yard, on the front lawn of the mall. I hope it's not too loud and you can hear me. The background music around here is kind of loud. We just passed the Forever 21, Vicky. used to always pass, and the Starbucks. We used to always pass the Starbucks, and here comes the medieval times where we took all those photos of you next to the lion statues and stuff. I remember going on a medieval times trip with your uncle and his family. The food that they gave us was so bad, even you wouldn't have probably ate it. It was horrendous. Oh, we're about to pass the Earthbound place, Mickey, where they had that picture of the Buddha. Let's see if they still have the picture of the Buddha here. No, they took it down. They put something else up instead. Yep, this place reminds me of you, Pinky. We spent a lot of time here. We probably came to this mall dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of times. Maybe 100 times in the last 4 months. Close to 100 times. Now I'm about to get up to the Dave & Buster's where we used to always sit. We would sit and rest a little bit, and I would check my email and pass the time and things like that when it was so hot outside that we didn't want to be outside. I remember those times, Pinky. I remember we never used to really go into Dave & Buster's because it was so noisy in there from the video games. Can you hear? That's how loud it is, and it's still that same loudness. And then we used to pass this Georgia Music Hall of Fame and the Sports Hall of Fame signs, and we took a picture of it with you standing right there in front. Ah, Pinky, I miss you. Those pictures are bringing back memories now. And it's making me think that I want to cry a little bit. But I want to try to hold in my tears as much as possible. Now we're going by the AMC Theater, Pinky. And, trying to see if they changed the movies, but they still haven't. That's pretty much the same stuff. Not a whole lot has changed since you passed, Pinky. Even though the last time we were here was probably a little over a week ago. Not a lot has changed. Nothing has changed, actually. And I can see why you'd get bored coming to the same place. Even though this was like the closest mall and the mall where you could actually walk around a little bit. The clay painting place we just passed by too. And we're coming up to the Books A Million. It's a little bit busier than typical the mall is today. Maybe it's because it's almost new. And we used to try to get here early, like around 10 o'clock when they open, so that there wouldn't be anybody here. We're about to come up to Zone 2 now, Pinky, and this area is a little bit quieter. We used to always sit around this area where they have all these chairs in front of the Eddie Bauer's outlet. We spent a lot of time sitting there too, just checking our email and me checking up on you to make sure you were doing okay. Miss you, baby. Now that I know that you're listening and you're watching me and you're showing up in my dreams and telling me what socks to get, and I told you to, specifically last night when I wasn't feeling good, I told you to come visit me in my dreams so that I wouldn't feel so much guilt, and you did. That's how I know that you're listening, Pinky, because I really needed to see you last night, at least for a little bit. And you did end up coming to visit me because you knew how awful I was feeling. Pinky, I miss you. Oh, we're almost fully around. We're at last call, and right after that we'll pass the food court and then get to Ross. We used to take almost 30 minutes to go around once, but today it's only taken me about 10-15 minutes. And I think it's because I'm working faster than normal. When I get home, Pinky, I think I'm going to take a look at those stumps. See if there's a way I could chop it down by hand. Because if I rent the stump remover, then I have to have a way to bring it home, and I don't know how I'd be able to do that in the Camry. Let's walk around the food court a little bit, where we used to walk, past the merry-go-round. I kept calling it a Ferris wheel in the video, but it was actually a merry-go-round. There's actually a lot of people eating here today. We're going by the Subway where we got the meatball that one time, Pinky. And the Taco Bell, we almost went and got the Taco Bell too. And then here's that Burger King where we used to always, not this Burger King, but we used to always eat at Burger King. We used to always go get the cheeseburger because you used to like the cheeseburger so much. And then I realized how full of fat hamburger meat was, so I quit giving you hamburger meat. I should have taken you to the Greenleaf's Great Salads place, but you always preferred the high-fat, tasty treats. Well, there's that Skechers store, Pinky, that I've been meaning to go to. That I should go to one day to get me a pair of shoes. Because I'm still wearing the same shoes that your uncle gave me. We're almost at Ross now, Pinky. I know there's a couple of people that have passed who used to always see us. I bet you they're wondering where you are. Me walking around without you. That nail salon used to always see us too. And I don't want to... I'm going to deliberately walk a little bit past it and then come back so that they don't see me without you. not the same, Pinky. Basically, I'm just walking around. I think the belt shop, the owner kind of looked me over twice, wondering where I was without you. I'm pretty sure he was wondering. But anyways, Pinky, how about done with a walk? It's only 21 minutes into the video, so it only took me like 15 minutes to walk around once. And I threw the Slurpee away too. Probably had about half left in there. It is kind of feeling the same, Pinky. Before you came along, I had no interest in going to the mall or anything like that. And I think I'm starting to feel about the same. Not much interest in going to the mall. There was a young woman who just passed me by and she seemed to be crying. I wonder if she lost her left one too recently. But I'm outside now again. Pinky's heading toward the parking lot. And it's kind of a warm day. I think you would have found it a little bit warm today. It's Thursday, October 13th, 2016. But I still have a few minutes with you to talk while I drive home. I still have the regular cigarettes that I can still smoke. There's a couple of people in front of me, Pinky. A couple of African American people, and every time I see them, they seem so happy. They always seem like they're laughing and hanging out with loved ones. They can really lift your spirits up, you know? Whenever you need your spirits lifted up, they're probably the best ones to be around. Because they're always so happy. And out enjoying themselves and stuff like that. It's about 12 o'clock, 12:05 p.m. And I'm just sitting in the car now, Pinky, and sometimes we used to always go to Bunton too after the mall. I'd carry you around that short little walk area. I wouldn't pull out the stroller, I would just walk with you, I would carry you. It's bringing back memories, Pinky, and I don't know if I'm going to ever do this again. It's just bringing back too much painful memories, such good times that we used to have together, because, like I said before, as bad as it sounds, when we came back from Hawaii the second time, and I used to always stroll you around and carry you around, those were actually some of the best memorable times that I had with you, because I would spend the whole day looking out for you. And in the last year, I probably spent more time with you than maybe the first 2 years that I had you. Because the first 2 years I had you, I was still going to the gym and spending 3-4 hours away from you each day. But in the last year, I didn't do anything but take care of you. Those were my most memorable times with you. Even though you didn't feel all that good. timeline, Pinky, I'm going to talk about the timeline again. And when I first got you, you just wanted to be outside. You're so happy to be outside running and walking around. And then you got kind of tired of that, and then we ended up ended up getting the electric bike because I wanted you to have the experience of riding a bicycle. And then we were happy for a while, and we used to ride the bike everywhere. And then you got a little bit tired of that too. And so we spent time going on trips, short day trips, finding all the different places to go to, different state parks and stuff. And then you seem to be getting a little bit tired of that too. And so I started to think about maybe I should move you to a different place so that we could visit different places. And we went to Hawaii, and we were going to move there. And then you were happy for a while, and then you started to not walk nearly as much. And so I'd put you in the stroller and stroll you around, and at first you really loved the stroller, and you did. You loved the stroller till the very end. You still wanted to go everywhere I went. Every once in a while I'd go out, sneak out, grab a bite to eat because I didn't want to give you anything bad. And then whenever I came home, you'd sniff my mouth just to see if I ate something without you. You remember? You used to do that to me all the time. You didn't want me to go out and eat something without you. And then I would carry you around, and you used to love that too. Those were good times, Mickey. Now, remember those times till the day I die here. And I'm hoping that my memories of that will get me to think about you on my dying bed, and then we'll be together for the rest of our lives together after this. So maybe in a few short years, Pinky, we'll be together again. Just like how I spent the first 39 years of my life without you. Maybe this time we'll just have to wait a few more years, and then we'll be together again. I guess if you think about it in terms like that, it's not too long. Just a few years without each other again. And then spend the rest of eternity together. If I spent 7 years or 10 years or 14 years without you, then relatively speaking, compared to eternity, I guess that's a short time. And I don't know how I spent the first 39 years without you. But then, like I said before I got you, I was very depressed and I was in a bad state. And I think that's why you volunteered to come down and be with me for a short while. I know it was a big sacrifice to come down here in this earth where there's so much suffering and sadness. But you did it, you volunteered, and they sent you, and you sacrificed your happiness up there for a short while just to be with me, just to try to get me back on my feet. But I miss you, Pinky. I miss you a whole lot. This is about the time we would be heading home or going to Bunton Park to spend a little bit more time with each other before we decided to eat lunch and maybe take a nap. I'm have to go home and try to stay busy and try to find other things to do. Because without having anything to do, just sitting around thinking about you, I think I would definitely go crazy. Pinky, I miss you so much. I miss you so much. My body just hurts. And it's hard for me to breathe. It's hard for me to figure out what I'm going to do with myself and how I'm going to make it to the next day. I think that's why I got to hurry up and devote my life to the rest of my life to the Buddha's teaching so that I can try to forget this pain and suffering and let go for a short while until I see you again. If your auntie doesn't hurry up and come down, then I don't know what's going to happen. But I called her up last night and I told her if she doesn't hurry up and come down, things are going to change very fast around here. And I hope she knows that if she ever wants to live in the house or get a house of her own, then she better hurry up and do it. Otherwise, she's never going to get that chance. Never get the chance again here, at least. Because if she doesn't come down and your Harmony Senior apartment opens up, and the people write me back and I get into the Buddhist temple, then I'm never looking back. I'm not going to look back. I'm just going to move on and take you with me and live out the rest of my life there. So, I don't know what's going to happen, Pinky, but I hope she realizes this, that her last chance is coming up. And if she doesn't make any kind of decision to come down here, then she's going to have to find a way to live up there by herself, live up there without us for the rest of her life. It's about 12:15, Pinky. I'm about 34 minutes into the audio. And probably in about 5 minutes I'm going to end the conversation and listen to it a little bit while I work on the yard. I might take a look at the stumps and see what I got to do to try to get the stumps removed. The stumps might be kind of difficult, but I have to figure out how I'm going to do this, Vicky. Because the stumps are going to be a major obstacle. Maybe I could just bash it in with a big hammer thing, but I don't think I have the strength to be able to toss that around because I don't have a whole lot of strength, physical strength, because I'm weak from not eating properly or not eating all that much and losing all that weight. But wherever life takes me, Pinky, I'm going to take you with me, and I hope you're watching me and giving me guidance, and I have faith that you and the Buddha and the benevolent Devas are setting me on a right path to go wherever I'm meant to go in this lifetime. I know that you're up there and you're guiding me, even though it's difficult for me. Even though things seem so confusing right now and I feel so lost without you, I know that you're up there watching and things will fall into place, fall into line. But it's about 36 minutes into the video, Pinky, and I think I'm gonna make a conversation with you a little bit later, maybe around 2 or 3 o'clock. That's when I start to feel kind of awful without you too. And so I'm gonna end this conversation and I'll talk to you a little bit later. I miss you and I'm glad that I saw you last night. I hope I keep seeing you at nights. Take care, Pinky, and I'll see you soon.